In the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. As Muhammad, peace be upon him, narrated, if anyone travels on a road in search of knowledge, Almighty Allah will cause him to travel on one of the roads of paradise. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tariq Masood. Thank you very much for watching my videos and your exceptional support to make this channel a grand success. We are partner of family. Please subscribe and share our channel if you haven't done so far. We as a team can work together to convert challenges into opportunities and opportunities into success stories. These success stories can be monetized into value addition in the world by large. Okay, today I'm going to discuss oil and gas productions, lecture number 6, exploration, productions, upstream, midstream, refining and petrochemicals, differentiated performance and enabling profit optimizations, lecture number 6. Before my lecture, I used to read a Quranic verse, Qala Rabbi Shrahli Sadri wa Yassarli Amri Wahlul Uqdatam min lisani Yafqahu Qawli Allahumma Rabbi Zidni Ilma. O my Lord, open my chest and ease my task for me, and loose a knot from my tongue, that they may understand my sayings. Allahumma Rabbi Zidni Ilma, O Allah, advance me in my knowledge and a true understanding. Thank you very much for your precious time. From my next slide, I will give you brief about what my plan, and then I will run a complete trail on my dedications and key takeaway points from my lecture number 6. Okay, this is very important page. I pay my special gratitude to faculty member and student Department of Chemical Environmental Engineering at GCT and NFC Multan, Pakistan. In particular, late Professor Dr. Seive, rest in peace, and Professor Dr. Afzal Haq, former Vice Chancellor and pioneer NFC Multan and former VC at NAD UT Karachi, and certainly Professor Dr. Tahir Maran Qureshi, the Master of Organic Chemistry. Faculty member student, Department of Petrochemical Engineering at Texas A&M University, College Station and Qatar campus. Faculty member student, Department of Chemical Engineering, Gas Processing Center and Industrial Engineering at Qatar University, Doha, Qatar. Management and Operation and Maintenance staff members, Parker Fertilizers, cane, NP, urea, nitric acid, ammonia, and in particular OGDC Pakistan staff at Ghotki, Sindh, Pakistan. And last but not least, I'm very much indebted and pay my special gratitude to senior management, operation and maintenance staff member at Qatar Petroleum from 1997 to 2020. With great privilege and honor, I have completed 24 years of my glorious career with Qatar Petroleum at different levels and positions. Okay, this is my plan. In the next couple of years, I'm going to deliver a huge number of lectures, introductions, facilities and processes, reservoir and wellhead, upstream facilities, midstream facilities, refining, petrochemicals, utility system, unconventional and conventional resources and environment effects, and leading toward shaping the clean and sustainable global energy delivery. My plan to deliver more than 300 lectures next couple of years. This is a very important slide which demonstrates my personal contribution. I have developed a large number of intelligent models by using artificial intelligence and saved $1 million for Qatar Petroleum. Okay, midstream process sections, lecture number 6. We are going to demonstrate its different segments today, and from my next slide I will give you the key takeaway points from lecture number 6. Discuss midstream, gas plant processing, gas compressions, pipeline operation, LNG. So these are the 5 segments: midstream, gas plant operation, gas compression, pipeline operation, and last LNG liquefaction. These 5 sections we are going to discuss today. Okay, now we're going to discuss today first section, midstream facilities. The midstream are part of the value chain is often defined as gas plant, LNG production, and regasification and oil and gas pipeline transport system. Okay, if you can see here in the schematic, which demonstrate here the first a gas plant here, then compression section here, and then LNG plant here, and then gasification plant and synthesis gas, and the last here the petrochemical feedstock, and this is the distribution header. Discuss oil and gas productions. First, gas plant operations. Gas processing units. Natural gas can be transported. So natural gas contains water vapors, hydrogen sulfides, associated hydrocarbons known as natural gas liquids, that are NGL, are used as a material for the oil refineries. Okay. Gas processing consists of separating the various hydrocarbon and fluids from the pure natural gas to produce what is known as a pipeline quality dry natural gas. Major transportations of pipeline usually impose a restriction on the makeup of natural gas that is allowed into pipeline. Before the natural gas can be transported, it must be purified, whatever the source of natural gas. Okay, once separated from crude oil, if present, it commonly exists in mixtures with other hydrocarbons, principally ethane, propane, butane, and pentanes. In addition, a raw natural gas contains water vapors, hydrogen sulfide H2S, carbon dioxide, helium, nitrogen, and other compounds. Associated hydrocarbons known as natural gas liquids NGL are used as raw material for oil refineries or petrochemical plants and as source of energy. Okay, now on my next slide, we are going to discuss gas compression section. Okay, gas compression sections. Natural gas, sufficient pressures, recompressed and transported, and then it demonstrates some facilities. The gas from pure natural gas wellhead might have sufficient pressure to feed directly into pipeline. Okay, gas from separators has generally lost so much pressure that it must be recompressed to be transported. The turbine-driven compressors gain their energy by using a small portion of the natural gas that they compress. The gas turbine itself serves to operate a centrifugal compressor, which contains a type of a fan that compresses and pumps the natural gas through the pipeline. Some compressor stations are operated by using an electric motor to turn the centrifugal compressor. This type of compression does not require the use of any natural gas from the pipeline. However, it does require a reliable source of electricity supply. The compression includes a large section of associated equipment such as scrubbers to remove liquids, droplets, and heat exchangers, lube treatment, etc. Okay. On my next slide, we will discuss a pipeline operation. Okay, oil and gas productions. First, we're going to discuss a pipeline operation, section number 4. Safe operation, corrosion defects, potential safety. Okay. The pipeline can measure anywhere from 6 to 48 inches, 15 to 120 centimeters in diameter, in order to ensure their efficient and safe operation. Operators routinely inspect their pipelines for corrosion and defects. This is done with sophisticated pieces of equipment known as pigs. Pigs are intelligent, robot devices that are propelled down a pipeline to evaluate the interior of the pipe. Pigs can test a pipeline thickness, roundness, checks for signs of the corrosion, detect minutes leaks, and any other defect along the interior of the pipeline that may either restrict the flow of gas or pose a potential safety hazard. For the operation of pipeline, sending a pig down a pipeline is fitly known as a pigging operation. The export facility must contain equipment to safely insert and retrieve pigs from the pipeline, as well as depressurizations, referred to as a pig launcher, can be pig receiver. Loading on a tankers involve a loading system range from tanker jetties to sophisticated single-point mooring and loading system that allow the tanker to dock and load the product even in a bad weather. Okay, now on my next slide, we are going to discuss LNG liquefaction and regasification facilities. Okay, oil and gas production. The first LNG liquefaction and regasification facilities. Natural gas, except for a special use, economic is to produce LNG. Okay, what it basically demonstrates, the natural gas, that is mainly methane, cannot be compressed to form a liquid at normal ambient temperature, except for special use such as compressed natural gas, that is called CEng. The only practical solution to long-distance gas transportations when a pipeline is not available or economically is to produce LNG at minus 162 degrees Celsius. This requires one or more cooling stages. Cooling work consumes 6 to 10% of energy to transport. Special insulations is required for the tank LNG carriers or required for the transportations and at the receiving end. Our regasification terminal heat and LNG to vaporize for the pipeline distributions. So that is very important. Okay, so this was my last slide. From my next slide, I'm going to conclude and complete my lecture number 6. Okay, today we discuss midstream facilities, gas plant operation, gas compression sections, pipeline operations, and LNG. Okay, my next lecture we are going to discuss about refining and petrochemical facilities. These are references. You can learn more about these lectures. Number 1, Qatar Petroleum, Doha, Qatar Oil and Gas Development Corporation Limited, Pakistan. World Energy Outlook, US Geology, US Department of Energy, Schlumberger, International Energy, Wikipedia, Oklahoma State Oil, No.6, The Story, Air Liquid Gas Encyclopedia, Natural Gas from the Wellhead to Burners. So you may learn more about lecture number 6 if you can go through this material. Okay, together everyone achieve more. Thank you very much for your precious time. Please do not hesitate to send me your comments, feedback at t.masood.dear@edu. Thank you very much for your precious time.